Hi guys, your pal Icarus welcoming you back to our peaceful little farm, and trying to remember where I left off. It's 4 p.m, so it's close to bedtime, and, well, no it's not. So I've gotten just about everything done for the day. I wonder if I should try making... No, I should not try making it there. Sorry, I threw myself off there. I should just go cleaning up my farm, really. As you can see, as many of you might remember already anyway, got just weeds to clear on the farm. And we have a horse that we got given from Moogie. We want to talk to him every day. He's going to be useful later. We did water, yes, we did. Oof. Flop. Come on, stop oofing. Just... Okay, maybe a dip in the hot spring might be in order. So, how was your day? Anyone who cares to respond to me after, you know, however long it takes me to post this. Yes, Zach, you can have all my stuff. See, I've got it. And that sets me on track to be able to start my brooch thing, but not tomorrow, mind you, because the smith is not open on Thursdays. Relax. Oh. Yeah, after getting quite a bit worked up the other day with recording Hollow Knight and dealing with the mantises and the Soul Sanctum, I felt that I kinda needed to just come back to my nice relaxing farm and have some time to me. Oh, that's why I didn't deposit my grass yet, because I was probably going to get more as a side effect of clearing out these weeds. Another thing that we will have to do sooner or later is take trips to the mine just to cheese power level tools. Because, as you may have noticed, my tools leveling up. They do so faster when you're using them properly, i.e. using the axe to chop wood and the watering can to water actually crops and the sickle to cut grass and all. But typically that costs both time and stamina, whereas you can get away with just spending stamina and saving yourself a lot of time power leveling in the mines. Which is what I'm going to do for tools like the axe and the fishing rod. And I assure you, that will look like the most boring thing ever, but it's the fastest way to get it done. And if you can have your tools all mithril before the first winter, better yet, if you can at least have your fishing pole mithril before the first summer, you can make a lot of money off of those. Okay, what are we looking at for weather? Well, that's the main thing to worry about here. You can also view every Tuesday the entertainment channel for a new recipe. I showed you that last time, but I didn't really say much about it. Da-da-da-da-da. Whew. Seriously, if it weren't for me wanting to say anything, I could just let the music of this game play by itself and call that all the relaxation we need. New product is a brush. I think I want that. I want to save money and all, but I think I want that brush. Because it'll help me make sure that my horse loves me before it's grown up. My watering can's ready for an upgrade. That's a pretty good sign, actually. But until that one festival that we're looking forward to, that horse festival, we want to actually save as much money as we can, and then we want to start upgrading things like crazy. Let's go foraging. Foraging. Find some lovely stuff. Ooh, a nice flower. We'll be giving that to the lady in the lake. Excuse me, Gots. That's not Gots. That's Jennifer. Gots likes honey. I'm gonna make friends with that guy because he's the guy that builds me my upgrades for my house. I'm not gonna make friends with that guy because I just don't actually like him. He's artsy fartsy, but that's not why I don't like him. The reason I don't like him is Kiersey was originally going to pick him for her first dateable character to marry, and she immediately regretted it when her character got pregnant and he thought she was just fat, and said she should work harder when, as far as the gameplay of this game shows, your character is the hardest working person in Mineral Town. Okay, Gots, can I build... Oh, I don't want to build anything just yet, but I just want to see... Ah, yes, I'm going to need more lumber and stone. That'll also come after the Horse Festival, which is not going to work out terribly well for me, and I forgot to go boil the eggy. Fun fact, eggs make like the best present for most people for you to raise their friendship level or affection level with you. And in some only sparse cases, a boiled egg will get you better than just a plain egg. It's weird, but that's how it is. Where are you going? Oh yeah, you're not open today, and I should have not bothered coming to town. Shh! I'm not as dumb as I look. I'm far dumber. Okay. So, as useful as upgrading my watering can would be for me, I'm going to not do that thing that I said. In fact, I'm going to get started on that fishing pole. Yep. Get started on the fishing pole. Go ahead and let my farm be overgrown. And here's what I mean by boring cheesing of tools. You just basically stand here, hitting the button over and over again. Aw man, in here I don't even have the peaceful music though. Maybe now that I've shown you what I'll be doing, I should do this part off camera and focus on stuff that actually does something. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I will be playing this a bit off camera. For now, we're seeing a lovely little scene with Rick and Karen. You heard anything from your dad lately? Nope, not a word. Not only did he up and leave Mom when she's so sick, he hasn't checked in even once. What a jerk, huh? If the scene doesn't explain, I'll explain. Whoa, maybe retract those fangs a little, bud. He did leave because he's looking for a cure for your mom, right? I don't think that's something a person would do unless they really cared about their family. Well, yeah, okay, maybe. This isn't I hear you've got to step it up and take care of both your mom and Potpourri, got it? Well, duh, of course, I know that. Yeah. These two are, you know, rivals for me if I want to marry either of them. And seeing these rival events gets your rivals closer, and if you see all your rival events for a particular pair before your own heart events with either character, you basically have gotten them married, and you have no chance to marry either of them. Which is possibly the reason why most people decide who they're going to marry in the first year, and you can in fact get yourself married by like middle of fall of the first year. Which I actually recommend doing, but for this save file, I don't know who I want to go for yet. I'm actually waiting for someone else to decide in case anyone who's watching cares to see me go for a particular person. I have already done all of them except for Jennifer and Brandon, and I've seen Brandon. I'm not interested in him. Okay, and I already threw I got out a second early. I already threw a flower in there for the day. It doesn't have to be a flower, by the way. Pretty much anything except for weeds will do for making the harvest goddess happy with your offering. I know, Zach, you're gonna have a disappointing pickup today because there's nothing worth thousands of dollars in it. That's fine. You're gonna have a really happy day at the day after the horse festival. So I will probably re-explain this when the horse festival actually gets here, or Spring Derby is called actually. You can bet on the horse races, and in return you get medals that you can use to buy prizes. Some of them are very useful, like one of them is a power berry to increase my stamina bar. Well, okay, they're all useful in some way, shape, or form. But the most useful to me in year one are brooches, because they sell for $2,000, and normally you can get one per day from having Cybara at the smithy work some orichalcum for you. At the horse race, you can fill your entire inventory with it. So, on the day of the Spring Derby, I plan to show up with an empty bag and as much money as I can have at that point. Let's put this in here and start stocking up for when I eventually get myself some cows and sheep. For now, we sell all of our grasses until we have a refrigerator, then I'll stockpile my grasses. By this point, I've already gotten into the repetitive nature of this game, but it's part of the game's charm rather than something to complain about. Because honestly, would you rather play a game that, while repetitive, you can predict how things are going to go and just make them work? Or would you rather play a game where the rules are changing constantly and you can't even trust that you even know how to play from one session to the next? My cucumbers are starting to get ready. Now maybe I should burn the little bit of extra money for the brush right now. But I tend to lean on the side of caution, and I'm probably going to hold off and save all my money for them horse races, so I can hopefully make a total killing at the Spring Derby and come out of it with enough money for all of my upgrades. Where's my horse? Mr. Edward, or Fredward, or I forgot what I named you already. Fredward! I'm gonna call you Fredward. I don't remember what I don't even remember what I named you, but I'm gonna call you Fredward. Because it sounds about as lame as I feel half the time. Okay, we'll do our morning foraging, visit Mr. Saibara, and we're gonna build a routine here. I'm also waiting for that eggie to hatch. Should be any time now. Their chicken name. And I didn't bring a flower with me, so I'm gonna need to find some more flowers. You can usually find flowers in spring. I mean, that's just true of both the real world and this game. Flower! There we go. No, you're not... Mr. Scots, you are not going through without me sharing some honey with you. Because I am a nice human that does things like that. Okay, no bamboo. I don't need to go around gathering a lot of flowers, I just need to toss this one to the harvest goddess. Now, in case I got started explaining but didn't finish, giving gifts to the harvest goddess over time will give you rewards. The first one being a power berry. So, yay for an additional 15 stamina. The main reward that I want is, I believe, at 50, you get an elevator for the mine, so that you can get down to the deeper floors without trouble. Oh, another rival event. We get to see. Can I help you with Marie? The tool you prepared for me is so very easy to use. I just wanted to come and thank you again for your craftsmanship. I don't remember. I appreciate it very much. Marie, you work in a library. What kind of tools is Sabira repairing for you? Well, I don't know. There might be some book repairing tools he was fixing for her. Well, if you're pleased by it, I'm glad I repaired it for you. If you ever need my expertise again, come straight over and see me. Ow! Gray hurt himself. Don't worry, he has nothing. Hey. Yeah, so Gray hurt himself, and Maria's right there to bandage it. It's really nice and touching. I mean, all the heart events and rival events are very sweet. I just don't like Gray. I know his personality gets better as you woo him, because I've done that, but he's just so standoffish and grumpy. Let's spend some money to make some money. I'm not sure if I want to spend the money to buy my bag, but I do want a bag upgrade if I can for... I already talked to you, Mr. Fredward. Okay. Clean up all these weeds. Eventually I'm actually going to want to save some of these weeds, but that's also not something to do until my house is complete and I've got cabinet and fridge space to spare for everything. Because one of the best recipes in the game uses weeds. Although ideally I should be focusing on leveling up my axe and hammer. But I think, like I've said, I'll do that off camera because of just the sheer level of absurdity and boredom it'll be to be swinging either or both of those at nothing for hours on end. Okay, I get it. You're tired. You want a break. We happen to have a hot spring. Yeah, blue in the face is bad. You might have like 3 or 4 actions to go after you're blue in the face before hospital. I showed you that last video. But hospital costs you days. I've heard that it can cost you up to a full week, but at most I think I've only lost 2 days to tiring myself out before. And of course I always saved beforehand and just, you know, reset back to before I did it. Because saving and reloading is just so forgiving and easy in this game. Why haven't I thrown my boiled egg in my bin yet? Oh well. There we go. I think I'll wait till 6 and then go chopping some more grass. Or until my stamina's full, whichever takes less time. Okay. Choppa choppa. We don't like having our farm overrun with grass. Although, did I see correctly that my farm is, that my sickle's, yeah, ready for silver already. That thing will be the first tool, it's probably the first tool ready for mithril. No promises, but usually it's pretty quick up there. It might get beaten by one or more of the tools that I power level in the mines off camera, but okay, but if you only leveled tools through how you used them, you would pretty much never get the axe to level to anything more than its basic form. Because I already chopped every log that's actually choppable with the axe at its current state. It can't even go to copper yet. It can't go until I think 12%. So to some degree you have to power level. But that's not a bad thing. It's not too boring to swing at nothing. In the old version of the game, you could get the full credit for using it properly to just swing the axe at a stump that you can't actually chop. What tools do I have on me? That's fair. I probably want to swap the hammer out for the axe, because if I do come across random logs, which you do, rarely, but you do, then that'll at least let me chop them. Oh, time for a baby chicken. So we already got a chica, I think. You know what? I'll continue being as uncreative as always. And this one's Chicky. God. There's a reason I choose the white chickens usually over the brown ones. The brown ones, see that chick is practically invisible against the floor of the coop. I just want to do something different for once, I guess. Let's grab another one of those. I wish you could make it go to that side of your inventory automatically. That would just be so useful. Okay. I heard Mr. Fredward. You know, what did I name him? I'll double check that after I watered this section. No, pets. I did! His name is Fred. I'm just going to say that short for Fredward because I've already been saying that silly name. And okay. Maybe I should upgrade my watering can just so I can water this whole plot without having to refill. Greetings, sir. What a fine shiny coat you have. It'll probably be shinier once I, you know, get around to taking care of you properly with a brush and all. Okay. Hello, Chicky. Hiya, Chica. I'ma put another eggy in the thing. By the way, I think it's I for what yep, okay. The heart levels, you notice Chicky has one more heart that she can get over what Chica can. That means poor Chica I will eventually be selling. And I'll eventually be selling Chicky too, but I'm basically going to be hatching an egg, hatching eggs until my chicken coop's full, selling a chicken, hatching another egg, repeat. Repeat ad infinitum. See, random log. Those random logs will be our saving grace because otherwise we'll have no way to get enough wood to upgrade our house. And we really want to upgrade our house because then we can get a kitchen and a fridge and noms. I really like noms. Because noms means less save scumming. Yeah, you're not going to get away without getting a dose of my friendly kindness. And there's 3 bamboo today. Too bad I don't have a fridge yet and I have to sell the stuff. Okay, throw you another flower. Thank you, you're welcome. I don't have an egg to boil today because I'm hatching it, but I can go to town to go see Saibara about my brooch. Okay, finish that brooch. Here, let's make another one. So yeah, now I'm down to $2,000. That doesn't look great for me, but it's going to get better, as life is I want to do. For you see, tomorrow, well, not tomorrow, today even, when my stuff gets picked up by Zach, I'm going to make $2,000. And that's going to be every day that I'm not upgrading a tool from now on. Now, let's just keep 2 of those on me and 2 of those on me, and restock that every morning so that they hold their position in my inventory. That sounds good to me. Do do do, da da da, nya da na, ba da do do da 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 na 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 da da. I cannot chop boulders with a sickle. That would be a neat trick, but I cannot chop boulders with a sickle. Do 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 ba da da na. Now, if anybody is watching this and wants to pick a particular person for my little car here to go to marry, or names for me to use for chickens, cows, sheep, alpacas, or even pets, there are 4 different kinds of pets I can get. One of the I can get a, I believe, capybara, dog, cat, or penguin. I could actually see that if I went to my this card. Yeah. No. I think these are level no, that's your field level. Yeah, these slots are pets. So I could have 5 pets eventually, but you can only get a new pet once your previous pet is maxed out affection. So if anyone wants to suggest first pet for me to get and how and what to name it, I'm all for that. I've already done a lot of what this game has to offer, and I am, despite having a more muted response to it, just being relaxed rather than showing excitement, I am overjoyed at every last little bit of it. It's nice in a world full of like Grand Theft Autos and Call of Duties to see just a wholesome game full of lovely little relaxing tidbits like managing a farm or taking care of some pets. Oh, okay, that's it. That's it for now. Although I think I got most of the grass. I might have to do some of that power leveling on camera just to keep the video going. Or call the video early today once I've gotten all that grass cleared off. Don't worry, it'll all be back before the next video. In case I've got nothing better to do than clear grass. I'll at least have clearing grass. And who knows, by then I might be feeding the Kappa, and we might be really close to that spring derby so we can watch some horse races together. Whew. There's just a whole lot to do in this game, and because of how forgiving it is to simply save and reset, none of it's stressful at all. It's just the main thing to love here. I might do another, might switch games on you and do a Subnautica video of just relaxation by using, you know, creative mode or something. So I don't have to worry about food, water, anything. Can swim right up to a Reaper Leviathan just to say hi. Can use console commands to spawn in like a dozen Reaper Leviathans into the safe shallows. all kinds of stuff that you shouldn't really be doing if you're playing the game seriously, but just because we're goofing off with it. I even heard that there is a mod to add the gargantuan leviathan that you find a skull of in the Lost River. There's a mod where people are trying to make their own version of that to add to the game. Which, if I ever bother figuring out how to apply mods to Subnautica, might be a fun thing to play with. I don't know. All I know is I want a new table. I'm going to start chopping up this table. For anyone wondering, the whole cheesing tools in the mine idea isn't specific to the mine, but just being indoors. Any building, you notice the colon on my time over here has stopped flashing. Anywhere where that colon is not flashing, time does not pass. But you can still use tools to level them up. The only exception to this is festivals. Tools will not gain experience at festivals, but also you won't use any stamina up at festivals. So, double-edged sword there. Where's a stump? Do I still get choppa 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 at the stump? I'll get down to 10, or... no, I'll use up all my stamina, but not have any fatigue for bedtime. Yeah, you better be going to bed, Mr. Fredward. I hear you. I'm going to bed, too. I am exhausted. Chopping wood all day. Saving it. Bedtime, and I think we're going to see the morning sun tomorrow, and I'll call it a video there. $3,000 yesterday. I am at 5,000. I think it costs 3,000 to get that backpack that I want. So if I continue my whole brooch thing, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... 12, 13. I will be at $13,000 by the day of the festival. I can afford to buy my bag upgrade. I'll buy my bag upgrade. And that sounds good to me. Oh yeah, it's not Tuesday, it's Sunday. What do I think I'm doing? I'll just stock these up. I don't want to stock that one too high because I'll find more of it, but this one I'll just stock all the way up. Yeah. But yeah, so I think I'll call this short. Just a little half-hour relaxation time today. And the rest I'll do off-camera for a little bit because I've already exhausted even the slightest bit of interesting commentary I have for now. But I'll do more of this with you later. Bye, everybody.